Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Lee?
Why don't I rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern Eminem.
Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Brunch in the hoose, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Lee.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another Mukbang with Aim and Lee. We are the Munch Bunch UK. Lee, tell them, what do we have on the menu?
Hey Mo, we have a mini mixed grill. It's probably not the full works. There's no mushrooms. I don't actually know what else you have on a mixed grill. But...
Chicken, gammon.
Yeah, well, right, it's not a full mixed grill, it's a mini one. So we've got fillet of steak, lamb shoulder steaks, I think it's shoulder, a lamb leg steak, sausage, egg, peas, chips. Aim's got a fried egg and onion rings. No.
Grilled tomato.
Grilled tomato. It's actually fried tomato. And onion rings. I don't do onion rings, and I'm not a fan of tomatoes. So we've swapped it up a bit.
You have tried them though, onion rings.
Yeah, I've tried them. Recently, actually, I tried an onion ring. Don't know why now. I think it was when we did the Iceland.
Yeah.
What the hell was it now for America?
TGI.
TGI Fridays. I've given you a fork there, Aim.
Oh.
Can't get the stuff, kids.
Fork off.
Let's take this headband out. Keep the on.
Anyway, how is your week been? How is your weekend going? Yeah, so we will be getting the lighting sorted, just to let you know, guys. We had a bit of a technical hitch. Right
Yeah,
then.
our ring light, which costs 100 odd quid, is broken, and I've just not got around to getting it fixed because we've had a 15-year anniversary this week, and today is mine and Tia's 15-year anniversary.
And my mum.
And her mum, Aim's mum. So 15 years ago today, Saturday, I met Tia and Aim's mum for the first time. 15 years ago, 2 days ago, I met Aim for the first time.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
Now,
anyway.
I'm just thinking how mad it's been. I said to his mum the other day on WhatsApp, how mad it's been. She's like, yeah, it's like a lifetime ago, but yet we can remember it. We can remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah, so to celebrate, we was going to have, I was saying, I'm going to make you a lovely meal. We're going to sit down at the table in the living room, in our best clothes. I said, I'm going to have a lovely night with you. We're going to have some fun, we're going to have some games, we're going to have some drinks and some nice food. I said, I'll come up with a nice recipe. I had a look. I can't cook for shit. I said, I can't cook the recipes I was looking at, so I thought, right, I'll buy some nice meat. And I had a little bit of this steak in the kitchen to check it was cooked. I'll tell you what, I always say money don't buy you like happiness. I think it does, because this steak here, we done Brennan, Tia, Aim's mum and Tia, just normal steak, like from Asda, like 3 or 4 quid for 2, something like that. This is fillet steak from Lidl.
Let's try it then.
It's got a name for a good steak. And this steak is badass. It just crumbled in my mouth. I was like, yes.
Right, I'm ready to try.
Back here, we also have a runny egg.
Taste test.
Got a runny egg.
With peppercorn sauce.
There we go. Oh, we've got peppercorn sauce as well, yeah.
Mmm.
Good steak, though.
Yeah.
So I've done a lot of complaining about this Salt Bay bloke who charged like $5 for a can of pop at his restaurant where he does the steak.
I'd love to try that.
But if this steak was a tenner for 2, or 12 quid for 2, I can only imagine what his £400 a piece steak is like.
I would love to try that, guys, foos. I mean, it's a little bit expensive.
Yeah.
But...
About £25 for a Red Bull, I think it was. I've seen somebody post it on TikTok. So, a little bit steep. But then I asked myself, who the hell goes to a restaurant and orders a Red Bull? If you're going to order that, you're asking for trouble.
Does anyone else have pee anxiety? So when you're out in a pub or restaurant and there's peas on your plate, I'm guaranteed to get them all out of the floor.
As soon as you said, does anybody else have pee anxiety when I'm in a pub, I had something else in my head then.
No, because that's the little boy in you, innit, that? Does it need a woo?
No, because you said, does anyone else have pee anxiety? Well, that's
I don't call wee pee, though. You do.
I thought you said like when you're out, you get nervous like maybe needing the bathroom.
Yeah.
This is the worst time though, when we've been clubbing in the past. If you go out on an upset stomach, you're like, oh god, I need the toilet. Club toilets are disgusting, and pub toilets. If you find a classy one, then maybe you're in luck.
Some are.
No, all men's toilets are disgusting. The men just pee everywhere. They don't care where it goes.
Oh dear.
And it's nasty. So that's when I get anxiety, it goes to the toilet on a night out.
Brandon was talking to me the other day Love my Brandon.
Explain who he is.
He's our love subscriber, but he's my best mate.
One of our subscribers
My
that
male
I'm
best friend.
Mike.
Love him. Anyway. He was saying, like, he loves, because the other day he had fish chips and curry sauce with peas. Fish chips and curry sauce, sorry, not peas. And he didn't realise like that was such a big thing all around the country, in certain parts of the country. I was like, it's really big where we are.
Yeah, fish
Curry
chips and
sauce.
curry sauce.
And then it took me back to the Peter Kay thing, like, don't do peas.
You don't normally have curry sauce with fish.
Fish chips and curry sauce.
It's normally fish chips and peas, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but my dad always had both.
I don't know about that. I've never had curry sauce with fish, I've got to be honest.
Mainly to dip your chips in, I think. So good. And I tell you what's meant to be nice, like gravy on fish.
Yeah, it just sounds rough to me. Gravy on pie? Yeah, gravy on fish. No. What's your opinion, guys? Let us know.
What do you have on yours? What sauce do you go for with anything? Yours is definitely ketchup in it.
Oh, yeah, but, oh, God, Tia made us a sausage sandwich this one. I was like, that's nice, ET. Come down to have it. No ketchup in the house. That's a flipping travesty. So I had to quickly make up some beans on toast and stick the sausage with that.
You can't have it, like, you know, without them.
Without ketchup now. Just don't like it too dry. But, so 2 nights ago I said, oh, we'll do this nice meal and all this stuff. And then we remembered, 15 years earlier, the first meal me and Am ever had was fried chicken.
Yeah, we did.
So I was like, oh, let's reenact it. So we had fried chicken. Couldn't go to the hotel we stayed at because it's, at the minute it's housing a lot of immigrants and asylum seekers. So we didn't want to go back there. So rather than wearing our best clothes, we wore our best pyjamas.
Yeah.
We got off our face drunk and had fried chicken.
Right. This is a review. Where's these chips from?
Lidl, scan down for good chips.
I don't like them. I find them extremely bland.
They are Morris Piper chunky chips.
No taste.
Top quality apparently. Even say
Yours are
deluxe on the
better.
pack.
You're
I know, but I ain't got any potatoes, so I had to do these. I do make a good homemade chip.
I'm a bit funny about them. Mind you, I'm not a chip lover, but I think when they're good, they're good.
So,
You will be.
so how are you all? Anyway, I think we have already asked that, but
Yeah.
how's your week been? As I said, I don't know. It's been that long since we've done these. It's only the third video we've got done back since we started again.
So I've got a question for you. If you don't have a takeaway on a Saturday night,
Day for your day.
if you don't,
If I wonder about, you'll hear you said, if you day have a takeaway.
if you don't, I said,
That's your Midlands
No,
twang
that's-
coming out.
it's do. Day means I didn't do that. So day, in other words, I go, I did do that. Do is I don't do that. So if you do have,
You did just
no, I
say.
didn't. I really want about.
I will. Actually, I'll do it in a bit because it's too much effort. Let's go with the understanding. You might have said that because I know you did. So then explain to everyone what it means.
So, my crazy ass language. No, accent. If I was to say to you, I don't know I was doing that. I don't know. That means I didn't know. But I never ever speak like that. And I don't do that means I don't do that. So, and now and again it does rise to the surface. But believe me, it's not something I'm proud of.
That's part of where you're from. You should be proud of it.
No, don't like it.
Have any of you got like local twangs or phrases you say that you're like, oh bloody hell, when somebody you don't know from your area says, what do you mean? I'm not from round here. What does that even mean?
We get a lot of Americans commenting saying, we love your video, but we just don't understand a word you're saying.
That's fine. As long as you're watching, that's all that matters.
Thank you to any new and our old subscribers and originals, but thank you to any new subscribers that have joined us after Christmas in the new year.
Got a few.
Real smart. Anyway, the question I was going to ask, if you don't have a takeaway on a Saturday night, is steak and chips your go-to meal? What is your go-to Saturday night meal if you're cooking at home? Did you ever have one as a kid, like...
Steak and chips.
No, like Saturday night
No, not really.
My mum and dad would go to Marks and Spencer's and we'd have like chicken and
Well,
bread.
we've already established that you was posh. You was brought up in a posh house.
Really?
Marks and Spencer's, Aim, is a posh place.
No.
I mean, they just changed the name of the midget gems because they're, a bit upper class. I did not go to Marks and Spencer's as a kid. I still only go to Marks and Spencer's now, either at Christmas for a pork pie or when I need the toilet if I'm in the town centre. And I use their toilet all the time. It's great. Really classy, really clean. Pubs and clubs could take a note of M&S and their toilet standards.
No, I do think that there are some okay toilets out and about.
If you know of any,
like Toby
let us
Carvery
know.
and all that ain't that bad.
That's not a pub. I'm on about. I'm on a night out pub, an evening time pub. This steak is really tasty, guys. Oh God, it just fall apart in your mouth. It's like eating a baby. Well, a baby deer, really tender. I don't eat babies for a job, by the way, guys.
So, you didn't have like a Saturday night meal? It was
No.
just anything your mum knocked up type thing?
Yeah.
Or your dad?
Don't be silly.
Did your dad never ever cook?
No. My dad, in the 18 years me and my dad lived in the same house, probably made me scrambled egg on toast 2 or 3 times and a few bowls of cereal.
That's insane.
My dad was never there. There's always been my mum at home to do the cooking.
He don't cook now.
Well, that's because he had to do it for 18 years. This, by the way, guys, if you don't know what this is, you've never lived. This is not Coke or Pepsi or whatever you might, or cherry Coke. This is dandelion and burdock. It's so good. And it's been one of my favourites since I was a kid.
I think that, I'm sure an American equivalent to that is something called root beer.
Yeah, you've told me that before.
Can I just say, Philip, if you're watching this,
Dad watching this.
you really like your air fryer cooking now, don't you? Like he cooks everything in the air fryer.
Well, them onion rings are done in our air fryer. Are they any good? They're good, yeah. I drizzle a bit of oil on them and then pops them in the air fryer because I said the other day, whatever you put in there, realistically, if it's, I don't know what the deal is,
Now, if you've got KFC and you've got some the day later,
put a bit of oil on it, you said, didn't you?
not oil on it. Not fry like maybe, but
Well, I did on that.
you haven't got to. Bang it in the... Oh. It crisps it back up. Whose are these sausages?
Oh, that fried chicken the other day got to about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. And I said, bring the air fryer in. So I was a bit drunk, so I brought the air fryer, stuck it on the table, popped the chicken in. Crispiest chicken I've ever seen. Forget the kernel and these 55,000 ingredients that no one ever knows about. No. Local chicken shop, in an air fry, bish bash bosh, crispiest chicken you'll ever get. So good.
You can do that at any chicken shop, though.
That's what I said, your local chicken shop.
Ours was favourite chicken. That place is great, innit? I love it more than KFC.
I know I've done a bit of a cheeky Brucey bonus. So, last time we ordered off the Uber from Favourite Chicken, they missed a portion of fries. And I rang up at the time, I rang up the shop, said, we've ordered off Uber, we're missing some bloody chips. What's it all about? How are we meant to make 2 portions of chips, go between 4 people? Because they're only small portions.
Yeah, I was going to say you got a really small.
Really small portions. I weren't impressed, and we paid for them. I said, can't you tell your driver to turn around and give us somebody else's chips?
Well,
They said, no, we
Ours?
can't. No, they didn't have them, man. They didn't send them one extra one out. I said, look, Tim down the road won't know if you give us them to us. We're your best customers. We promote you on our videos. So I said, sorry, we can't do that. What we can do is next time you order food, whether through Uber or wherever else, through ourselves, let us know you missed some. So, all right, let's see if you remember. So I got the other day, all right, mate, it was a different bloke. The last time I ordered was actually missing 2 family buckets of chicken.
no,
I was tempted to do it. Now, I actually said, mate, was missing 2 pieces of chicken and a pack of fries. He said, I'll get them out to you straight away. So our 14-piece bucket became a 16-piece bucket and an extra fries. I'm not promoting doing that to a lot of takeaway shops, but we was owed the fries.
You're just wrong.
We all am in some ways, eh?
I tell you what, grilled tomatoes are a lovely thing. Well, fried, so nice. Like you back into your
The lamb one, we went to my mum's in the summer last year, and we raided a freezer because she said, "Out yourselves whatever you want." And in there was some lamb leg steaks, I think, from Morrison's, and they were so tasty. It was just tender as hell. So I bought these from Lidl.
These are tender though, Luke.
They are. I bought them from Lidl, but they're not as good as Morrison's, unfortunately. A bit disappointed. Not bad, just not great. So I've got a question for you, Anne.
Okay.
15 years down the line, what would you change me now? Would you, if you had a time machine like in Back to the Future, would you go back in time and say, don't want him?
No.
No? Cheers, thanks for that.
There's things I'd change within our relationship.
Yeah, I wish you'd put the toilet seat down after you go. What?
Obviously, what you see on here, me and Lee can look okay, perfect. Like, oh, they must have a good relationship. Me and Lee have been through some hard times as well, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail about that, but we have had some hard times, and it's like...
That time we used to have to collect recycling and empty bottles to feed our tea.
It's all absolute crap. No, but, you know, we have been through some bad times. It's not just like what you see on here. And it's like I said today on my WhatsApp, you have to go through the rough sometimes to get to the smooth, don't you?
Yeah. It's like when we first started this channel, and it was like doing the videos and stuff. Somewhat of, not more, it was more than one person. It was at least two, maybe more. I don't know. But there was people who used to say, "Oh, you two are like a great couple. You know, I wish that I had that in my life, as in a relationship like that." And people were saying it's when couples goals was a popular saying, and people were saying, "You two are couples goals." And what the hell does that even mean? I'm not bloody social media savvy. I didn't understand what it was on about. But I'd sort of laugh about it, like, if only they'd seen the other side. Like, when we do have an argument, or when things are a bit tight, or whatever, it happens. It wasn't just all bloody suns and roses, whatever the hell you call it. But 15 years later, I wouldn't change a thing. At all.
I must have...
Just thinking. No, nothing at all. No.
I'd definitely change the beginning of our relationship. It was horrific. Well, to be honest, the things that we went through...
Yeah, but not like the first couple of days.
They just, I think they're more cleverer than
Well, you said the beginning, it makes it sound like, oh, the first week, first 5 weeks.
No, I'd say the first few years was pretty up and down with me and you, because I'd been through like a bit of a situation beforehand. Lee had, you know, dating people on and off. It was never really a committed relationship thing with you, was it? So it was new to the both of us that I had my guard up big time.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. This isn't what I wanted to do.
No,
I don't want to do a serious conversation.
No, but you know what, Lou? I don't always want to do a comedy show. Sometimes it's good for people to hear, like, the bad side of relationships can sometimes make you stronger down the line. And I do believe if me and Lee hadn't have gone through some of the rubbish times that we've gone through, we wouldn't be as good a people with each other now. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
I would change one thing. In fact, I feel like sometimes I'm with a bloody 7-year-old.
What?
You?
What?
You're like, yeah.
Because I was actually coming to a point, it's going to like a rather serious dark alleyway.
I don't think it's dark. I think it's really good, to be honest, and say, yeah, the bad times have made us stronger. I really do.
So I was on there.
I
You're always on my egg game. What are you on about?
I'm full.
Before we started, you said, I'll have your egg when you've dipped in it. So there's my egg. I've dipped in it. I've seen this thing before, basically. And there's this lass. I think she's in America somewhere. And this was on about 15 years later. I was going to ask her for some dating tips.
Oh, okay.
Not for me, obviously. But would she give you like any dating tips? And if 15 years is a long time without a date. Like with a new person. So there's this lass in America, and she apparently, she was giving out dating advice to women or whatever, to young women. I said, one way she gets likes to get a new date's attention. So like me and her out on a date. Hello there. What the hell's just gone there? Something's just got darker. I think there's the bloody bulb going in that light. We're screwed if that goes, Christ. So yeah, I like to get someone's attention. It's like, hello, Aim, sit down, please. I'm the lady here. Oh, what would you like to drink?
You're a posh one.
Yeah, what are you buying me today? All that sort of stuff. How you women handle it sometimes. Oh, I'll have the Cabernet Chopard, whatever it's called. The expensive wine, basically. And then she'll...
Chateau Neuf de Pape.
Chateau Neuf de Twat, that's the one. I don't drink wine, so it's all mumbo jumbo to me. And she said what she does is she'll go to the bathroom either before her date gets there or when he's already there. She'll buy a drink at the bar, and she'll say to the waiter or waitress, "Can you please send that over to my table in about 5 or 10 minutes?" And say it's off the man at the bar. So then her date thinks,
oh, hang on a minute here.
Yeah, he's like, oh, bloody hell, so she's got admirers already in here.
Good thinking.
You know, we've all just sat down for a drink.
That's brilliant.
And a bit of food, a bit of oyster and lobster and whatever.
God, these onion rings are brilliant.
Yeah, air fry, onion rings. And she said that works. Like, to get blokes' attentions and to get them like, even more keen.
That would work.
So after 15 years, have you got any dating tips for the young people out there? Or the middle-aged or the elderly? People date of all ages these days. It's not like in the 60s when 80-year-olds didn't date.
Yep, I have.
Go on.
Flirt.
On a date?
Yeah.
That always worked for you?
Yep. Because...
Well, it got me.
You don't have to be sort of talking to someone like you talk to your mate. I think you have got to have that bit of chemistry there to have that interest. You can't just be like, so what was you thinking about Boris Johnson having a party whilst we was actually in the hospital? I don't mean that. A serious conversation. Be a bit flirty. Laugh. Enjoy yourself. Because that is going to be a reflection upon your future. If you're going to sit there with someone and they are like this. So, what did you have for dinner on Friday? Oh, well, I had egg and chips. Did you enjoy it? Did you have bread and butter with it? No, I had ketchup. I don't want them. And then you sort of, do you want a drink? Yeah. What do you have? Dandelion a bit. Well, I've got this, so I'm all right.
Yeah, I'd be asleep already if that was my first
you've got to sort of flirt. You've got to really try and come out your comfort zone. Even if you're like, oh my God, I can't do this. Just do it, because what's the worst that's going to happen?
I would strongly recommend watching First Dates. Get a notepad and pen, watch a few episodes of First Dates, and do everything that them people don't do. Because how many times you watch that program that they don't end up going on a second date?
Don't get drunk. Do not get drunk.
Yeah, because I didn't get drunk on our first full date, did you? Or the second date, or the third one. You was drunk every bloody night, Aim.
So was you.
No, I don't think I was. I didn't drink that much back then. I did drink, but not to the point where I didn't know what I was doing.
No, me and his mum made up for that.
Yeah.
What you want?
I was looking at how pink had done your steak inside.
I was thinking,
it's quite
trying
nice.
to teeth my steak?
No, your steak looks nice and red. Well, not so much red, but pink. So there's no point me giving dating advice, guys, because before AIM, my dating tally was pretty much
I run
0.
off from my date.
Did you?
You did.
Well, you just did as than you did.
Oh.
Yeah, I was meant to go on a date with some lass, and I was only young, so I got an excuse. I was like 16, and I met her, and then I was like,
You was older than that, though.
I was 16 or 17. I really was only about 16, 17 now. And I seen her, and she come along, we was having a chat, and I was like, pretended my phone was ringing. Some of you've already heard this story. I pretended it was my mate on the phone, or my mum or something. Oh, God! Grandad, he's had a fall! Oh, I'll be there. Oh, give me 5 minutes, I'll be right there. So, sorry, love, I gotta go. My granddad's had a fall. Can't your mum handle it? No. He'll only let me pick him up. See you later. You gonna call? Yeah, I'll call you. Mum, I'm on my way, and run. Just like
Here's a question for you. Please, guys, if you've got this far in the video, answer this question if you've got a story to tell. What has been your worst ever get out of a situation excuse? So, like, Lee, I was like, my granddad. My mum did have to lie for me once.
Go on.
She said that my dad had a heart attack. Like, there's been some situations, like, you know.
No, I don't know. Which?
So basically, an ex-boyfriend of mine moved to somewhere up north. I can't remember where. And what's that place called?
There's a lot of places. I don't know. Rotherham?
Yeah, that way.
No, but that was just a random guess. So it can't be Rotherham.
It is that way.
Well, that's in Yorkshire either way, so.
That's it.
Yorkshire's a big place, Sam.
Rotherham.
Right, okay. Didn't know that. Just guessing.
Somewhere near there, anyway. Skegness. That's where it is.
Not quite Rotherham then, I.
There is a place beginning with R around there.
I don't know. Go on then.
Anyway, I was like, oh, well, I'll tell you what. Do you want to come and spend the weekend with me? And at the time, I was like, yeah, I will. Okay, well, nothing better to do at the time. And I actually did something really bad here, guys. He drove all the way here, and he was literally, there's a shop very close to us, and he texts me, he says, I'm just basically sorting my car, blah, blah, blah. I was like, Mum, I can't go.
That's terrible.
And my mum had to make a really bad excuse.
I mean, from Skegness to here, if that's what you're saying, you drove from there to here, that's a long trek. Not a short trek, that's a long distance.
However, the reason he asked me, and this is what didn't make me feel so bad.
You sort of bunk up.
No. He was also coming anyway, that's why he asked me, do I want to go back there?
Yeah.
To go and see his auntie.
Oh, well, fair, at least he got to see his auntie for a bit longer, I guess.
So, he was coming here anyway.
Well, his loss is my gain. But me and Aim, so we told the story how we met, but then when we met up officially, like as in...
Just had time to cut something out.
Yeah,
that
I
was too
said
much.
something about the bedroom and she said no, turn it off. Okay, I'll delete that bit. But when we did get together, with the intention of getting together, she did leave me sitting there like an idiot for like 2 hours. So I caught the train here, and I was up here quite early, got to the hotel, got settled, unpacked my suitcase or whatever, my bag. It's all ready to go. You're on your way home. I mean, bear in mind, I come from an hour and 45 minutes away. Never been to this city before. Found the hotel, got settled. You're on your way home. Yeah, I'll be there in a bit. 10 minutes later, you're on your way home. I'll be there in half an hour. 2 hours later, I'd gone out and found myself a cafe to get a breakfast. You're on your way home.
What a cafe it was.
Oh, it was a dive. But it was good food, though. It was good. I only had, like, beans on toast or a fry-up or something. Bloody tasty. Shut down now, probably for health and hygiene reasons.
It's never a spa or co-op.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, you kept me waiting ages, Aim.
Yeah, so obviously you guys know the week before we met in Blackpool. So what we did was like the week after, we agreed that this was like our first weekend together kind of thing, wasn't it?
Mm.
You know? 'Cause we was still friends in Blackpool. It wasn't like got together.
Oh. We just clear some up here. Not many people go to Blackpool in January. We all did. And I don't advise it. It's fecking cold. Avoid Blackpool in January if you can. Unless you live there.
Anyway, so I went with this group of girls.
Chips.
No, but there is a bit of pepper on it, but they'll be fine. And I met Lee, and then the week after we met up at a hotel, and I was running late.
Just a bit.
I was running late.
2 hours late.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really expecting much to come from this situation, in all honesty.
I'd already picked out a wedding dress and everything.
Oh, you
before
look
we
lovely in it, and I look great in my suit.
I had already had plans. I was like, yeah, this is the one for me. She's a bit of all right, this Amo. Little did I know how much it was going to cost us over the years. Or me.
You're moaning about that. I'm actually quite good. And girls, come on, let's be honest here. You do realise certain women can be very expensive.
Mm.
Not all women, because again, but for instance, like Lee's mum. Now, I've decorated in here maybe like in 8 years. I want to say maybe 3 times this living room. Lee's mum will redecorate every year, more or less. And the big jobs like the hallway, and his mum's house is quite big. And poor Bob, I mean, you know, Bob the Knob as Lee calls him.
Yeah, but if I was expected that, I said, sorry, love, you know where the stepladders am. And
You are not a domesticated man in that respect, are you?
I made this dinner. It's bloody lovely. So
Now, be honest, you're not a very DIY person.
I can get some wallpaper. Look at it in here.
No, but you hate it, don't you? You've asked it to you. Like, I've been asking Lee to get a tin of paint out the shed now for quite a while, and Lee just refuses to get the tin of paint out the shed.
No, when you say that...
Why. I mean, he could see there's a patch over here that needs doing. My dad would be like, wait, can I finish? Can I finish?
Running me down.
No, manners.
Look at that peanut chip.
So my dad would literally be like, I will do it. Done. Lee hates to decorate. Your dad was exactly the same. Your dad used to get the painters and decorators in and all that business.
Right.
Bob will be like, bam, done.
You know, when you say I've been asking for ages, you forget to fill in the part where you say I asked him about a week and a half ago. I haven't mentioned it since.
I
It's
have
not like
mentioned
you're
it a
asking
couple
me
of
every day.
times. But secondly, Lee's shed is more like an unorganised bomber's gone off in
Hang
there.
on. Sorry, we have 2 freezers in there. We've got wheelchairs in there for her mum. We've got garden chairs, garden furniture, and I've got to keep all
Lee's
my
the
stuff
size
in
of
there.
a log cabin.
Will you stop advertising our bloody free to rent log cabin? People like
Honestly,
living
anyway, the point is, like, women can be very, very and men. I'm not saying men can't as well, obviously, but you know what I'm saying, girls? We can be a little bit over the top sometimes. You're quite lucky that I'm not like that. I am not that demand. When have I ever asked you, Lee, do that all way again? It annoys me when you put your mugs on the radiator cover like you did this morning, and it could possibly...
That wasn't me anyway. That was Tia brought them down, put them on there, not me.
Well, whatever. But I'm not. I've also asked you to order something off Amazon several times, and he keeps forgetting that. So if I was like a real nag, I'd be like, Lee, you keep forgetting. Lee, I need this, I need that, and I don't do that. And I even clean the bathroom after you've been to the toilet, though.
No, you don't.
You never
No,
clean
you
that
don't.
bathroom. Be honest.
I clean the toilet if I need to.
Do you ever clean the bathroom?
You told me to cut some out of here.
No.
How about
I'm
putting that
asking
toilet
the truth. Do you ever clean the toilet if it's off your own back?
Yeah, if there's something there I need to clean up, I'll clean it up if it's mine. This is disgusting. People eating the dinner.
Would you go in and clean the toilet if it wasn't? Truth.
If you want to get rude,
I wouldn't go outside though and pick up
No, I have to pick up toiletries after 5 dogs. And they leave some big old toiletries out there. I'm telling you that.
Toiletries. Can I just say, that peppercorn sauce was really nice.
It's from
I'm
Lidl.
not that keen. You know what, guys? If you think that we shop at Lidl, we actually don't.
We never shop
We
there.
shop at Asda, but Lee loves Lidl.
Lidl is local and it's Scandinavian for cheap value. And it's actually alright because this steak, I'm not lying to you, I think it was £10.50 or 11 quid for 2
That was
fillet of steaks.
And I mean, I have always liked steak more than you, haven't I?
way
That
more.
was one of the nicest pieces I've had.
Shop bought anyway, for definite.
I actually had a steak at Miller and Carter.
That's horrible, I didn't enjoy that.
You probably would now. That was when you didn't like that kind of food, Lee. You didn't really eat that kind of food too
I
tough.
paid like 60 quid for a fat.
No, but now you'd probably enjoy it. But that steak was better than Miller and Carter. It really was. Where did we have that excellent steak? That was in that Hollywood
restaurant in
place. No, that was nice. But when we went to Spain, we went to like this American diner place.
I had a hot dog.
Yeah, I had the steak. Oh my gosh.
Cheeky bastards. In that place. So, paid the bill. No, sorry.
I know he's got a mouth full of food.
I have no issue giving tips out when I feel it's warranted. So this lady came over, took our
It was a
order.
man.
But originally the lady came over, took our order, showed us to our seat, and then she took the order. Kept coming back, asked, food alright, yeah. Some bloke comes over with the bill at the end.
No, I think that's their policy though, isn't it?
What, being a knobhead?
I think you were supposed to give tips.
Hang on, no, you don't have to do anything. Whoa. You can't add money onto a bill line for a tip. You can hope
I'm
that
sure
they give you a
that's
tip.
why in certain places.
And we ate out every day in Spain. Not once was we expected to give a tip. If we chose to, that's fine.
Oh
good
yeah,
service
when
and
we
good
was
food.
in that restaurant. We know when we was talking the other day about the chicken and chips place.
Yeah. So we went to this Hollywood place and they had big pictures of Hollywood stars on the wall and motorbike on a wall, as you do.
Do you guys remember the programme Happy Days? Sunday, Monday, Happy Day. That they had like the Fonz up and different bits like that, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And
bit of everything. So there was a woman, took us to the table, took our orders, got our drinks, brought our food, no problem. I was happy to tip her. Some bloke come over at the end, he thought, oh no, I'm going to get an easy tip here. Comes over our bill, so let's say it was like 50 quid or 50 euros or something, handed him a 50. Well, it wouldn't have been that much. I handed him enough that there was about €7 change. Mm-hmm. And I'm waiting there, thinking, okay, where's my change? And he was just making, how you doing? Having a nice holiday? When did you go home? And I was sitting there, well, I'm not going, mate, to give him my change. And I said, have you got my change, mate? And he just looked at me and said, I can't remember the words he said.
it was bad.
Along the lines of, He's a bit tight, ain't he? To Amy said somewhere. I was ready to smack him in the head.
He was English as well, you know.
I think so. I don't remember.
He was an English guy.
But do not expect a tip if you're going to be rude and take over somebody else's job. And
I can't say who, in case, God forbid, he ever watched it. There's a certain family member of mine, and he was a cousin. And, you know, like, now me, if I'm in a pub, this situation here, I would instantly do this. And I'll gather things up together.
We do that, don't we?
My cousin was like, how selfish. He's like, why are you doing their job for them? Why are you doing their job for them? They should do that. Leave it alone. And I was like, no, I will not leave it alone. If I can be helpful to somebody, I've laid me my will. Don't get me wrong, if I'm upstairs in a really high-rise hotel, I ain't getting out and helping clean the windows. However, I will do that. It's called common courtesy, in my opinion.
Make it easier for the waiters and waitresses.
But he was like, don't do that. But I do agree, sometimes you can feel obligated in certain situations, can't you?
Yeah, it's an Uber.
Like on Uber, do you want to tip the driver?
Oh, Claire, I'm out of here.
Oh, God, Claire, if you're watching this, do you remember this?
She was staying here for about 8 or 9 days back last year. And she'd order McDonald's during the night.
No word of a lie, we ate McDonald's. We'd all have a drink and then Claire would be like,
turning up at like 4 in the morning every night.
I've ordered McDonald's, it's like £40. I was like, Claire, what are you doing? Anyway.
The next day, if you go on the app.
We was at the Hog's Head in Wolverhampton.
If you go on the app of Uber app, it'll say, do you want to tip your previous delivery driver? And she'd gone on to order some food or look at food, and it's the first thing it asks. It catches you out. It don't come up in big letters, and then you say yes, and then you say how much, and then you say yes again. It just pops up, and it'll say, it even tells you how much you should tip them. Say, do you want to tip 10% to your driver? So say it's 40 quid. Do you want to give him £4 extra? And as soon as you got to say no, if you click yes by mistake, if you're not really concentrating, done. You don't get a second and third chance to cancel it.
She accidentally tipped the driver from the night before 10 quid.
Just 10 quid for fuck all.
And then he was coming every other time we had a delivery.
Yeah, but everybody made sure he got our job.
Oh, he was so nice. It was hilarious, actually.
But there's an Uber driver who's come here a couple of times recently. He'll be like, how you doing? Actually, it's a pizza shop, our local pizza place. And he's happy as Larry to see you. How you doing, mate? You having a good day? Weather's horrible, ain't it? Oh, it's so cold. Yeah, I've been really busy today. Blah, 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 blah. Going on and on and on. And then I was giving the money. And then I'm waiting for like 3 or 4 quid change. And I'm just stood there waiting. When he realises he can't keep it, he's like, oh. Gives me the change. Doesn't say bye. Like, have a good day, mate. Have a good evening. Hope you have a nice night, whatever. Yeah.
But you know,
just walks off.
You know what the joke is? Let me tell you. So imagine your street, wherever you live right now, and imagine you're probably, I want to say, 6 streets away. Big street, 6 streets away from this place. He literally would be 2 minutes in the car. When I tell you, 2 minutes in the car.
Yeah, he expects a 3 or 4 quid tip.
It is round the corner, right? And I just sat there when Lee told me the other day, and I thought, it's never genuine, is it? Some people are just never genuine. Oh, I'll be really, really nice to you, but then when I'm not getting what I want from you, I'm going to basically go and walk off.
Yeah.
I just think...
There was something, I'm not going to mention names even the situation. There was a situation recently where, well, actually, they probably never ever seen this, but there was someone who we became friends with, or one of us did, and we've not seen him in quite a while. And the first time they got in touch in quite a while was with Aim the other day. How you doing? Yeah, I'm on really crap time. I've got no money. I can't borrow enough for my family till tomorrow. Next message. Aim's like, I know what's coming here. Bear in mind, we haven't seen this person in about 6 months. We've only ever had a chat with him for about 10 minutes at a time.
They're from Lee's hometown.
And Aim's only ever spoken to us for like 10 minutes at a time on 3 or 4 occasions.
And she messaged me and she was like, I've got no gas. Can you please borrow it me till tomorrow?
Can you please lend me 20 quid? Because I can't get in touch with my dad till the morning and my mum ain't answering her phone and stuff like that. We don't know this person.
And
We probably don't know her surname if we're everybody Facebook.
I honestly will help anybody.
We have on here. Our Helen. We've lent Helen money in the past for when she's needed to pay things and stuff.
But we're like very close to Helen. But is it out of order to think, hang on, you don't even live in my city. You live in Lancashire. I don't really know you. We are acquaintances. I wouldn't say we're at the friend point yet.
Not in the slightest.
You know, and it's like, she messaged me saying, we should go out one of the times. I was like, yeah, we can all meet up, have a drink. Then it was like...
Stop, what are you banging on the table?
Then it was like, then, Ashley, I can't really discuss that with you right now because I'm really fed up. Why is that then? Sorry about that. I've got no money, my gas runs out, and I don't get paid till 12 o'clock at night. Can you lend me 20 quid till the Monday? I was just like, oh my God, I didn't even deal with it. I just couldn't bring myself to think, here we go again. Somebody else wanting something.
Well, she had late sleep in an earlier message. I think, didn't she say something along the lines of, I wanted to go and get a drink, but the shop shuts at 9:30.
Don't mention... I said, yeah, we can get a drink when we meet up. Oh, don't mention a drink. I could still do one there, but I have no money. And then I thought, hang on. Alarm bells didn't... And then I was right. Can you please
lend me 20 quid?
I couldn't believe it.
How about... Hell no! Go and work for it, love.
Well, this is what she was saying. She was like, yeah, but I do these so many hours. I have to get up at 8 and then I have to come back at like such and such at night, wash my uniform, then go on again the next day. And I'm thinking, well...
That's just what general day for most people.
Where's your money then? Or like, where's your friends? Where are your friends in your own area that you genuinely get on with? You don't even know me. I just think some people
just bloody rude.
Are very brass-necked.
Bear in mind, this is just someone we met through going out for a drink, and they worked at somewhere where we was going, and we got chatting as you do to staff, and then after like on two or three separate visits, culminating probably about an hour's conversation at best, 1 hour in person, and a few Facebook messages back and forth because they swap names or numbers, whatever the hell it is, and then they feel, can I ask to borrow 20 quid? We've known you for an hour in person. I mean, it's like, I wouldn't do that with anyone. I wouldn't have the brass neck to. I wouldn't ask like Claire, who we've known now for like a year and a half, or some of our other subscribers, Mal or whatever. I would say, can you lend us 20 quid? You know, it's just rude.
I probably would Claire because she's like our best mate, but I wouldn't do it to someone I'd never knew. Someone I never kind of had anything to do with. Never had nothing to do with her, had we? No. It was just... generally nice to go, I'll see how they're doing on Facebook, you know, just a quiet hello.
We don't even have her address to send the Baileys round and she didn't pay it back.
Honestly, it was just a really shitty situation that I think sometimes you can feel like you can ask anybody, expect things off people. You can expect things, some people can expect things off people, and it's too far.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
But anyway.
On a lighter note, since we last did a video, Prince Andrew's now just Andrew.
Well, he's still Prince Andrew.
Is he?
He's been stripped of his military.
Oh, I thought he was just Andy
titles.
Now.
No, he's...
Oh, bloody hell.
He's... And you know what? I'm not a royal lover, but I do feel sorry for the Queen. One, Boris and co. having a little rave the night before Prince Philip's funeral, and that lady had to sit there on her own at his funeral. And not have no support
was
around her.
Was it the night before?
Yeah.
They're bastards. I didn't know that.
The night before Prince Philip's funeral, number 10 had a party. So that Queen, our Queen had to sit there on her own in that church, you know? And then you've got all that with Prince Andrew, which I do feel like he needs to go to damn trial because it's a disgrace, whatever he's done.
The thing is, if
he has, because let's face fact, you got to give him he could be innocent as
yes, but the point is, anyone else in any other line of work, if he was accused of the things he was accused of, being friends with that knobhead, Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine, whatever her name is, you won't keep your job. You'd likely be sacked. If it is innocent until proven guilty.
You've got to... Let's be fair here.
We all know Andy's a dodge.
No, you've got to let them prove it.
Well, they have pretty much proved it, but he's a royal. So, if they hadn't proved it, the Queen would not be like, so Andrew, we need to take your royal titles away.
I mean, there is obviously something in that. It's just a shame. I feel very sorry for the Queen at the moment.
Anyway, let's just stick him in the cell.
But Boris Johnson, I tell you what, can you see him being re-elected? I don't know. But he won't resign.
It all depends who the other options are. That's always the problem with politics.
Well, Keir Starmer as we speak right now. But however, I really, he won't resign, but I can't see him being re-elected.
We'll have to wait and see.
Absolutely. Anyway, Warofskis, when are you putting this out?
I would have been today. It's now 6:15.
Oh well, we're going live tonight, but you will see this in the next few days. So if you did come on our live last night, hope you had fun. This is us before we're drunk.
I feel drunk now because my eyes are that blurred. Anyways, take it easy.
Bye everybody.